Hello everyone, I am Troublesome Trucks and welcoming you to a very special Crash City episode today. Today it is finally Crash City Requested episode 100. We've done a few Crash City Requested in just regular Crash City and Special Edition, but for the official chronological order, this is the 100th episode, so we're going to have a special features in this as well. So we have 8 engines total, but first let's see who requested it. It's Scarlowy and Friends, the complete series, and they requested Team SCC, Sodor China Clay Company, with Bill and Ben, Team BMQ, Blue Mountain Quarry, Scarlowy and Rheneas, Team Brendam Docks, we have Salty and Porter, and Team Sodor Steamworks is Victor and Kevin. So we have 8 engines total, as I said, but since this is a special round or special episode, we are also going to have 9 rounds instead of the usual 7. So it's going to be probably a bit longer, and so more opportunity, maybe some closer scores. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, thank you everyone for 100 episodes of Crash City Requested. Let's keep them coming, but for now, let's get into round 1. Alright, so after a very long introduction, off we go. Round 1, it is Victor going first. Now we have Porter, Ben, now Scarlowy. Victor has collided with Ben. Oh, Victor actually falls down. Ben survives the hit. Scarlowy eliminates Porter and himself. Very good job. And Bill, and finally Rheneas. Kevin eliminates one of the twins, that's Bill. Oh no, Rheneas and Salty have a collision. Ben is stuck on Porter. Man, we have 3 engines on the tracks, kinda. Ben is stuck on Porter, as I said. He's kind of stuck. Team Sodor Steamworks is completely off. Rheneas is stuck on the cross track, and Salty is trying to push through. That's Bill, I believe, on his side. Not quite sure, but I think Salty was the last one going. I think he crashed into Rheneas and pushed him off the tracks, so Ben was stuck just before that, and Rheneas was kind of on the tracks, but I think since Salty mostly derailed Rheneas, we're going to give the point to him and Team Brendam Docks along with Porter. So 1 point from Brendam Docks. Might have to shorten these in the title of this video, we'll see, but for now, Brendam Docks on 1 point. That's 1 round down, 6 more to go. Alright, let's get round 2 underway. We got Salty going first, because he got the last round, and Ben, Rheneas. Here goes Victor. Close call between Rheneas and Salty. Porter now on his way. Ben has collided with Victor. Did that happen last time? No, I think it was the other way around, and Victor got knocked over by Ben, so maybe some karma there. And finally, Kevin the Crane. Okay, Scarlowy and Porter have fallen. Oh, there goes Bill and Rheneas. Oh, Bill just rolled over. Kevin's stuck on Scarlowy. Rheneas is gone. Victor is heading for Salty. Could get another point. Victor colliding with his own teammates. Salty's trying to push through. Oh, goodness. That is a close one. Salty and Victor. Kevin got stuck on Scarlowy, created a backlog. Salty is trying to get through. Victor kind of cleared the way, and then the two kind of collided with each other and both tried to switch tracks. Neither two seamlessly, but I guess an attempt was made. I'm not quite sure who to call that. I mean, Salty is kind of still upright, but yeah, I think Salty was one upright, and I think he moved a little bit after Victor got stuck between the rails. So that was a pretty close one, but I'm going to give it to Brendam Docks, who's starting out strong with 2 points in a row. So they got a pretty good spot. The other engines might need to try and eliminate them, mainly Salty, I guess, because Porter's kind of fallen over. But regardless, we're going to give that to Salty. Final call, so let's go reset for round 3. Okay, and now round 3. See if anyone else can get points on the board except Brendam Docks or just Salty. And we got Porter, Scarlowy, Kevin, Bill for SCC, and Porter and Kevin have disagreement on the cross tracks. They're causing a jam. Kevin tries to switch tracks. Oh, Scarlowy and Salty's finally gone down. Porter's knocked off as well. And Ben is last one out of the gate. So we got 2 of SCC, 1 of BMQ, and 1 for the Steamworks. I guess it could be narrow gauge against thinner gauge or red versus yellow. Reneus going for Bill. It's stuck or get some support from Victor. Bill is gone. We have Reneus holding on with just his back wheels. Victor's pushing him around. Reneus tries to change tracks. Doesn't work out. And now we just have Victor and Ben. Sodor trying to clay company represented by Ben and Steamworks for Victor. Neither of them have points on the board, and I'm not sure if this is going to settle normally, so probably a tiebreaker, I think. Ben's catching up to Victor a little bit, but not too fast, and I don't know if they'll get knocked off by the point, so I think what we'll have to do is do a tiebreaker of some kind to settle this match. Alright, truck tiebreaker is ready to go. Sometimes these don't always work, so we have to just do a strongest engine contest, but I like to try and do this. So, Ben and Victor, 3, 2, 1, they're off. And pretty much equal speeds. I think Ben has a slight advantage, but we'll see if Victor can pull it off in terms of strength. And yes, he is, but Ben is putting up resistance, and now on the curve, and they've lost it. So, yeah, Ben is spinning his wheels, but Victor is locked up and is refusing to budge, so it looks like other tiebreaker will have to be. Alright, now on a straight piece of track, try and push the other one off the edge. So Victor versus Ben, off they go, and okay. And wow, it's a complete, man, they're as close. I think Ben is slightly pushing Victor, but man, they are in a fierce match. Yes, it looks like Ben, excuse me, I think is just inching Victor backwards like hair by hair. Victor is putting his brakes on, but I think Ben is slightly overpowering him. I think we might try one more time, but I think Ben could have this. Alright, we swap sides of the track and also have a flatbed in the mix. Let's see if this goes 3, 2, 1. And, oh, looks like Victor's actually pushing Ben. There we go. Victor's caught his strength back. He's kind of winning with the trucks. And now Ben had the best of him the other time. And now with the flatbed thrown into it, Victor overpowers Ben and pushes him off. So that is 1 point for Team Sodor Steamworks. Really long name, but try and fit in there. So 1 point for them. Going after the leaders, Brendam Docks. SCC and BMQ not on the board yet, but they don't need to worry too much. We still have like 6 more rounds, so we'll see how things play out. Now it's time for round 4. Alright, after the tiebreaker, we're back in the action with the regular round. This is round 4, to remind you. And alright, and now half the engines are in. Kevin collides with Reneus. Reneus is down. Reneus. Oh, Ben. Is that the second time that's happened at that spot? That's pretty funny. Kevin is stuck on Reneus. Porter gives Kevin a tap. Oh, Kevin's over. Scarlet puts the chick on Victor. Okay, so Salty takes out Bill. Oh my goodness. What a calamity. Engines all over the place. Just realized how many red and yellow. 4 red and 3 yellows, and then Porter with kind of this grayish green. But for a moment there, we had both of the Brendam Docks engines, Salty and Porter, on the tracks. But now then Salty fell over, and it was just Porter left. But that was actual chaos. Goodness. Well, that's you love to see it there. Yeah. That was crazy. Alright, so anyways, Porter, we're going to give the point. Brendam Docks back at it again. 3 points for them. They are, man, I don't know quite who I was predicting to win, but Brendam Docks is coming out in fourth. It's going to take quite a lot to beat them, but we'll see if any of the other teams have it in them. Round 5 is inbound. Alright, Porter takes the lead in round 5. Then we have Scarloway following, and maybe Bill, there we go. He has a tough, tricky switch. And it looks like he's trying to take out Porter. No go. Salty now on his way. Nas enters. There goes Bill. Wow, that's an interesting way how he fell. Salty is has his front wheels off. Victor finally out now, and that's all the engines. We have most of the engines still. Oh, the Salty's gone. There goes Scarloway. Victor's on his going sideways. Victor's caught him at a awkward spot. And Kevin, okay, Victor's gone. Both the other twin, and that's Ben Porter's met his match. Kevin's stuck on Scarloway. Renaska tries to finish the job, and maybe a bit anticlimactic there, but Scarloway held up Kevin for Renas to try and knock over, but Renas cannot quite seem to derail him, so well, I guess Renas was the last one going. Kevin kind of just sitting there. Final call, 3, 2, 1. All right, final call. We're gonna give it to Renas. Blue Mountain Quarry. Scarloway and Renas finally put one on the board. Tie with Sodor Steamworks. Going after the top dogs, Brendam Docks. SCC, maybe a bit too much playing around. Well, I'm not sure, but yeah, so Brendam Docks still in the lead. BMQ now on the board. Could be a potential threat. We'll have to see how it plays out. Round 6 is up to go. And the competition is more than halfway over with at this point, so getting a little less time to get points on the board. Time to make your moves now. Try and make a statement. And we got a bunch of red engines off. There goes Bill now. Bill now, Bill Nye. Okay, enough of that. Okay, Kevin, get on the tracks for just a moment, please. Then you can fall off. And last, Ben. Okay, somehow all the engines are still going. It looks like we're going to have some trouble. Bill and Renas collide. Renas takes the worst on that one, but Ben and Scarloway also lose their ability to stay on the tracks. They're out for this round. Oh my goodness, both of Brendam, Doc, Salty, and Porter left on the tracks. Oh, and the Sodor Steamworks could take it. Bill's the only one left for SCC, and Team BMQ, after their first win, they're done. So, yeah. So it's 2v2v1. And Kevin's now going for Porter. Okay, that's one less for Brendam Docks, but Salty has shown to be quite resilient and resistant to the other engines. He's now sandwiched in between Victor and Bill. Kevin making his way around. He could collide with them. Porter could also derail one of the engines. Surprised half the engines are still on. Might need tiebreaker or sabotagers or tiebreaker or something. We'll play it out for a little bit. Kevin could catch up to them. Let us know who you think will win this all. Could have said that at the beginning too, but yeah. And we'll see. But again, past Porter again, it looks like. Kevin is hanging out on his own. No issues on the points. So, yep, everyone's safe. I think we should get the sabotagers at the ready. It's been a little bit quiet. Sometimes in these competitions we have 10 or 12 engines or even more, but this time only 8, but a bit more manageable, I think. I think 8's a good number for Crash City. But, okay, and around they go again. I think this is where the sabotagers are going to make their move. Alright, so one sabotager has escaped and is now going for something. We'll see what they do, and then we'll send out the other sabotager to scout out what's happening And it looks like Kevin might be going for a double takedown. Okay, Sabotager one's down. Oh, Victor's out, and just like that, I think both Steamworks engines are out of this. Now we have Bill and Salty. It looks like Kevin's stuck on the track. Salty actually handled that really well. He had his front wheels off, but then recovered. Man, the Sabotagers really did wonders. Victor collided with, I think he got hit by the Sabo, and then the other Sabotager was hit by Kevin and then crashed. So, but I think Sabotagers are down, so only have 2 engines left now, so I think it's a good time for a tiebreaker. All right, so we have on the right Salty for Team Brendam Docks, who's on 3 points, his team, and then Bill for SCC on 0 right now. So if Team Brendam Docks wins this, or Salty, then other teams might not be able to catch up. So a lot riding on this. 3, 2, 1, off they go. And it's back and forth. Oh my goodness, Salty now has a grip. Bill is slipping. He's on the edge. He tries to save it. It's no good. Salty pushes Bill off the tracks. And that might be the end of it. Team Brendam Docks, a total of 4 points, and then we have BMQ and Sodor Steamworks on 1 point each. So that's we still have 3 rounds left. So yeah, I guess it's still possible for Steamworks or BMQ to tie it, but Brendam Docks could still very well have this. They're in a very comfortable position right now. We'll have to see if they stay that way. Round 7, I guess. Hard to keep it straight, but yes, round 7, let's go. Alright, round 7 would be finale round, but we have extended extra rounds today, so it's not. So we got Salty, the leader, along with Porter. Then we got Ben, Kevin, Reneus. Kevin, eliminates Salty. His crane might have helped, and oh no, we got Reneus' collided with Ben. Ben's out. Kevin eliminates Porter. Oh my goodness, he's single-handedly, single-cranedly eliminated both the engines of Team Brendam Docks. Oh, he just takes out Reneus. He is on a takedown spree, and now there's 2 of. Oh no, his takedown streak was ended by Bill. I was just gonna say both of Brendam oh my goodness. Oh I can't even talk with the action happening. They're all in a row. Oh my goodness, they're all like straight down the middle. That is I was gonna say Kevin and Victor. There's 2 engines left of the Sodor Steamworks, and then Kevin was taken out by Bill, and then Victor and Scarloy collided, and Victor dragged Scarloy down and then fell over himself, but he was the last one going. So man, Kevin was going for it. He got like 3 takedowns. He also kind of took Bill down with him, I think, too. So that was like 4 kind of. That was crazy for a round, but anyways, Sodor Steamworks on to 2. They take 2nd place. Still only half of what Brendam Docks has, but they're making a bit of progress. So, wow, that was a crazy round. Very lovely. Love that one. So, all right, now it's time to go on to round 8, penultimate round. And the action returns, round 8. I guess I kind of repeat myself a lot with the rounds, but just to make sure you know where we're at. And Kevin went first, and then we have Ben. It looks like Reneus is going for him. Oh, Kevin slips by. And Bill, Scarloy, and finally Porter. Everyone's still going, and now Scarloy and Victor, and Scarloy's off the track. Oh, Kevin takes out Porter and himself. Scarloy's off the track. Bill's back wheels are off. SCC has both their members still somewhat on the track. We have Ben. Oh, Ben jeopardizes Salty, has his front wheels off. Victor hits Ben, and Ben actually gets through. Salty's gone down. Now we got Victor. They're colliding. Oh, they're trying to get past Victor, shoving. Oh my goodness, oh goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, that was a mess if I've ever seen one. So Bill was it Bill stuck on the middle of the cross track, and then Ben went around and tried to push him to safety, but then Victor crashed through and pushed Rheneas into them and knocked them over, and now Rheneas is on his side and Victor's just spinning his wheels. Whew. That was a wild one. Scarlowy's landed on his wheels in the bottom middle, so that's close. Victor on the tracks, but he's not moving, but it was pretty close. I think it could have been either one of the twins or Victor, possibly Rheneas, but I think he fell over. So I think I might get a crazy call, but I think I might give it to Victor. That was a crazy one. Pretty close, but for right now, final call, I'm going to give it to Victor. So the Steamworks has almost caught up to Brendam Docks, 3 points to 4 points. BMQ 1, SCC 0. So if Sodor Steamworks win the last one, we could be thrown into a tiebreaker. Wouldn't that be something? Have to see how it all ends. Round 9. Let's finish this out. And last round, we are off. Victor goes first. Let's see what Bill can do. Porter's on the rails. Scarlowy for Blue Mountain Quarry. Oh, Victor clips Porter, who's going to be the first casualty of this. Kevin and Porter could be going for trouble. Oh, Kevin's down. Oh no, Victor. Oh, Steamworks might be down already. Porter gets taken out by Ben. Bill's stuck behind some traffic, trying to push through. Rheneas goes, collides with the back of Salty, and pushing through. Salty's still kind of on it. Scarlowy's going sideways. Bill is still behind a bunch of carnage there, wreckage, and Rheneas shoves Salty into Scarlowy, and everyone's just completely messed up. And let's just do another zoom in. Why not? What a calamity. Victor's on his side. Bill's can't go anywhere. Salty's half off, and Rheneas is the only one kind of on the tracks, but he is also stranded as well. So what a mess to finish it off on, but I think we're going to give it to Rheneas and the Blue Mountain Quarry. So I think we have our winners decided for us. So let's go into the middle for a final recap and photo shoot to end this off. Alright, and the winners up front and center, Salty and Porter for Team Brendam Docks, will be the winners of today with a total of 4 points they scored. Sodor Steamworks had a valiant effort of 3 points, almost overtook them. A couple questionable rounds that maybe could have gone either way, but final calls I made. We have Brendam Docks as a winner, Sodor Steamworks coming up second, BMQ takes a third, and lights in the way, but SCC fortunately did not get any points. They were close a couple times in a couple tiebreakers, but just couldn't pull it off. So anyways, good job Salty and Porter, and then Sodor Steamworks, Kevin and Victor, Scarlett and Rheneas, BMQ, and Bill and Ben, Tank Engine Twins for SCC. So that was a crazy Crash City, some really cool rounds. Yeah. So that was 100th episode. Thanks for all your requests to make this, make us get this far. So we'll see how far we get this time next year and all that. So if you have any more requests, drop them below, and maybe you could be the next one. So thank you all the engines for competing. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next video. Troublesome Trucks signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.